Why is it important to reduce employee turnover? Lower turnover impacts much more than just your hiring budget. Every employee who leaves creates costs that are usually overlooked. If you only think about replacement costs, then you are missing the big picture. So in this video, I'm going to show you what is the true cost of an employee leaving and why turnover can be so detrimental to your business. Here are some of the reasons why employee turnover can hurt your business and why it is so important to reduce the turnover. Ready? Okay, here they are. Better customer experience, stronger culture, higher productivity, better profitability, leadership bandwidth, more predictable growth, knowledge retention. Some of the points I just mentioned are pretty obvious. Better customer experience. We all like to have somebody who is stable, who is there, that we recognize, that we see, whether we go to the grocery store or whether we are dealing with a professional service. And of course, when we deal with professional service or even home improvement services, if you have the same technician come to your house year after year and you get used to that person and you trust that person, when they leave, you feel, I don't know if I'm going to trust a new one. So that repetitive experience with the same person is very important, and when you don't have employee retention, it can hurt it. Or even worse, so let's say I was talking about having the experience with the same person, but what if you have high turnover and you have to hire somebody new every 3 months? It can actually reflect on your company and might give the impression that there is instability. Sometimes it's more than an impression. Having a core group of people creates a stronger culture, because they all know each other, they build the culture together. And that is the strength of the organization, because people, just like people do business with people they know, like, and trust, they also like to work with people that they know, like, and trust. So if you have that retention, it's hard to build that strong culture, but it also signifies to the employees that are in business, that do remain, that there might be something wrong or something is not quite right. Having good retention will bring you higher productivity because you don't have to train and retrain. And the person also gets good at what they do throughout repetition, throughout doing it constantly, and throughout experience. So if you lose that, then you have to start everything from scratch and you're losing the productivity. Of course, it also leads to better profitability because you have more experience, more efficiency, less training, more satisfied customers. It gives leadership more bandwidth to concentrate on scaling and not continually hiring and solving problems. And the last one is the knowledge retention. When you do not have employee turnover, you're retaining the knowledge. Now, this is an ideal situation. It doesn't happen all the time. You do have people that leave. Of course, you want to increase the rate of retention, and you do that by having a great culture and also predictable actions that you are expecting your employees to do. And that comes with well-documented processes and procedures. The same apply for the knowledge transfer or the retention of knowledge. And in order to protect yourself, you gotta make sure that your knowledge is documented, that the knowledge of your company is documented and is known to everyone. So if someone leaves, the knowledge is there. And you also have a method and way of training the next person. How do you do that? Watch my next video where I'm going to be talking about how to correctly document your processes and procedures so they can be followed by everyone. Thank you for watching.